Hello everybody, welcome! My name is Ursa Ryan and today it's Christmas. We're playing Santa Claus. Ah yes, the North Pole civilization, what has become quite the tradition on this channel around this time of year. It's back. And look at this start. Look at this beautiful Christmassy desert start. Delicious. December has been absolutely crazy for me. It's been mad. So wonderful, so exhausting, so very beautiful. I was down in Bristol for the Jingle Jam. That was amazing. We played some Civ with Potato McWhiskey, with Spiffing Brit, with Daltos, with Hazor and Grimcleeper. That was so much fun. That was a really nice little journey, little event, little trip down south, go and see the rest of the country. And then after that, the beautiful Civ Give. What an amazing event that was. $10,000 donated to charity from you all lovely people. Thank you so much. It was amazing. It was a 9-hour exhausting stream, but so worth it. On that, by the way, if you want to go and watch that back, it's actually a VOD on the channel. Just go to the Ursa Ryan channel and click on the live tab. You'll see it there. It's a big one. It's a big one. It was certainly a game with a bit of a blast. I'm not saying anything else. So in the usual Christmas tradition, we're going to be playing Santa Claus of the North Pole. This is a mod. It's tried and tested. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And we're going to be letting out some holiday spirit upon this world, which you too can play along with if you come along to Discord. Why am I telling you all to come to Discord? You're already members of Discord. I know. This is the map. Tilted axis, the one map that has a North Pole. It's beautiful. 8 players, no game modes. This start position, it's a balanced one. Deity, and back to standard speed. Yes, we've had enough playing online for a little while. Standard, here we go. I'm ready to spread Christmas cheer to the world, whether it likes it or not. So, pour yourself a glass of something Christmassy. Spend a few moments thinking of all of those arguments you're about to have with your loved ones, and try not to think about the fact that your presents probably are going to cause you all kinds of random feelings of worry and stress as you try and figure out whether the people you bought them for actually like them or not. Don't worry, that's what receipts are for. It's all good. Let's get going. And now, for an important update. Having been expelled from Oxford University, Ursa Bear had met a man named Paul. Oh dear. Luckily for Ursa Bear, he had amassed 40,000 subscriptions. These beautiful little signatures attracted the attention of none other than Gilgabro. Scared off by the Majesty, Paul retreated and left Ursa Bear to his way. Searching for new subscriptions, Ursa Bear travelled to the coast, where lo and behold, it looked like more people for subscriptions. Alas, it was not to be. Ursa Bear, our sweet, innocent bear, is now trapped, harassed by giant crabs. Will you save Ursa Bear from crabs? Will you help Ursa towards his goal? Thank you so much. Back to the video. Turn 1, and after the crazy December I've had, this patiti start is looking delicious. We have a freshwater lake. It looks like the North Pole is over on my left somewhere, and we have to think about a little bit about what we're going to do today. We are playing Santa Claus, and I feel like spreading Christmas cheer to the world, whether it likes it or not. We are going to do a few things. I'm going to try and encompass the entire North Pole with cities, make sure we own it. I'm going to go for a domination victory, and I'm going to use my Christmas and holiday spirit abilities to give myself an industrial megaplex, a war machine of which the likes have never seen before on this world. Christmas workshops will be enslaving elves left, right, and center to create armaments to spread my Christmas joy. Holiday spirits will be ignited in small bottles and thrown, flaming, upon the children who do not believe, all the whilst my line inventory scream Merry Christmas. It's going to be beautiful. All of these abilities very much sync with themselves. The Christmas workshop gives me culture based on the appeal of an industrial zone, which is normally not very high, but if I build lots of things like dams and canals, maybe it will be high. If I settle on floodplains, not so much. Reindeer sleighs are like heavy chariots, but they're slightly weaker, but ignore terrain cost and borders. They're just basically super scouts. They're really cool. And then you have the main abilities. Christmas workshops, these are the workshop replacements. They provide me a unique toy resource. Delicious. And I get a production and a culture in every industrial zone and commercial hub of every city-state I'm suzerain of. Santa Claus and the North Pole, by the way, they play a little bit like Germany. It's kind of the closest thing I can really put it towards. Very Ludwig-y. And then you have Holiday Spirit. I get an additional great person point from districts. That's beautiful. That's a bit of Christmas cheer. The elves are hard at work coming up with things that would be great people, I guess. And industrial zones and district next to industrial zones give me 2 amenities for that city in which they're built and generate 2 culture. So an industrial zone gives me 2 amenities and 2 culture, and then in every district I put around it, including a city centre. I want industrial zones everywhere. Are we all happy that settling on this 4 culture, 6 gold tile is going to be lovely? Especially because it now means that all international trade routes are going to be 4 gold? Yes, we're very happy with that. Oh, the North Pole. What a beautiful tile. What a beautiful tile. We're already up to 7.2 culture per turn. I like this a lot. Right, let's see if we can cement this with a beautiful golden age, and we'll pump out a scout immediately. I think I will go for a Christmas religion, or do I want to? Do I just want to focus on science, industry, and commercial hubs? The total separation of Christmas and church. That's what we should do. Let's go animal husbandry instead. See if we can find some horses. We can kidnap the horses and paint their faces red so that they look like reindeer. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Foreign trade immediately. Oh, the continent of Antarctica. It's not quite the North Pole, but it's still quite Christmassy. Mexico City. Oh, what a beautiful Christmassy location. City-states are the things we want to be really friends with. For every city-state we gain suzerainship of, 1 production and 1 culture in every industrial zone and commercial hub. We want to play monarchy. We want to play very, very city-state friendly. 9.2 culture now, of course. Yes, now we own this tile. Oh, that's wonderful. God King. We're getting a fee from a tile anyway, so we can probably get first Pantheon, and we'll go discipline. Oh, there's a barb camp over in this direction. Naughty boys and girls. Let's go feed them coal forcibly. Where are you going to go? You're going to discover my city probably and head in this direction. And Mali, honored to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. Where do you live? Up there. Interesting. Good Christmas information, that. Cardiff. Oh, Cardiff doesn't feel like a very Christmassy place, but we'll make friends with them. And our first scout is out. I'm actually going to lock in this tile briefly. It doesn't give me quite as much culture and gold, but it is one of the few tiles with 2 food around, and I'd like my city to actually grow. Thank you. And then we can work even more tiles afterwards. I think in the long run, it's definitely worth it. I'll put a couple of turns into a builder. I'm sure that'll pay off in the long run. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of a Christmas visit from Mali. Feel like they're revving up to it. Already have a warrior just checking out my borders. Doesn't feel very festive, but we'll keep an eye on it. Let's get pottery now. I think going for a campus would be a lovely thing. And in Gazagamu, oh, now that is a Christmassy city-state. Look at that. Delicious. With this much Christmas gold, I think having that city-state on side would be beautiful indeed. Oh, that's a bit of a forward settle. Dear, oh dear. Well, I'm not going to say anything right now, but Mali, dear, oh dear. Actually, you know what? I will go astrology. What I'm going to do is just focus on city-state quests. I want as many city-states friends with me as possible, and if I can maximize every quest, that's going to be a lot of envoys over the course of the game. That's probably a little mini game for me. Can we make everyone happy by giving gifts to the city-states? I like it. I like it. This is not a bad plan. Early Empire. Beautiful. Delicious. I have this builder. I'm going to send the builder out to just improve the horses. I'm in the farm. We can get the city growing nicely. I'm just going to cheekily buy a settler very quickly. It's not great for loyalty when I'm being forward settled, but I would like some land. I don't have a lot of land. Yeah, Mali's going to be a bit of a problem for me, but it's okay. Let's send Armani to Mexico City. We'll go and discover what's going on in this area, and maybe we can even levy their troops with all of this gold I have. I'm going to get a Pantheon imminently, so we'll go urban planning for a little bit, at least until I have craftsmanship. Do I want that, or do I want mysticism first? Ooh, this is a question, isn't it? No, craftsmanship, then I can go military tradition, just in the off chance that I'm attacked. I say off chance. It's quite likely I'm going to get attacked. Wheel, boosted, 2 wreaths there. Look at this. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for decent campus locations. Doesn't look like this is a particularly campus-friendly start. I mean, I spawned on a luxury, on a natural wonder, I should say, so I'm not going to get too annoyed with the start, but yeah, it's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one. Right, Agogi. Let's just put that in quickly because we're going to pump out some slingers now, and let's force work this tile because then the North Pole will actually grow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And where do I want to settle? Do I want to settle to the south and work all of these tiles, or do I want to go and settle over in this direction? I think I want to just make sure that I'm working this entire natural wonder. That's not a bad thing for me. I'm going to go and settle on this plains hill over in this location, and I can aqueduct over to that river, get a good industrial zone set up later. Well, here comes what I will call the Christmas rush. Looks like Mali is going to attack me. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. Mexico City will certainly help. I've actually got a very good bottleneck here. I can force them through the 300 Spartan pass, except it's not Spartans today. It's elves. Mounds and mounds of elves just waiting there, throwing their lives on the line, just for Santa, endlessly. It's beautiful. It's a lovely thing to see. Don't think I'm going to actually survive if I stay there. So I will just pull back a tile, keep North Pole very safe and centralized. And astrology is a really nice thing to get, but I might just hold off on that one. Oh, hello. Cummins, where are you? Mexico City bows to me. Oh, you're north of that. Goodness me, what a start. It's so packed. All right, let's go archery. I feel like I'm going to need archery. Mexico City is wonderful. It's a Christmas gift. It gives me a couple of bits of era score I desperately need. And here is city number 2, the not so jolly town. Yeah, that sounds about right. I want the borders to grow a little bit. So I'm actually going to buy, if I go for the culture tile, or do I want my capital to work that one? It's a good tile. I'll buy the one with food for now, because then that'll lock that in and it'll be fine. We'll go and work the food on this. Get another warrior going. I'm going to need a defensive force. Let's be honest. Mali is coming for me. Yeah, there you go. They've attacked me. And they can only bring one unit after another through the pass. This isn't too bad, you know? Yeah, North Pole actually heals pretty much every single turn its entire health complement. That's not bad. I don't mind that at all. We can take that. Oh, and a Christmas assault on Mali. This could absolutely be what we want here. What can we do? Fertility res. Right, I don't like the idea of making the elves breed, but maybe that's something we do? Is that the cursed thing that we want to allow ourselves to think about today? Probably not. We could go for tiles taking a faith from breathtaking appeal if we want to get lots of faith. That would be okay. Divine Spark would help us to get a religion really quickly because we've already got the Christmas bonus on that. So that would be 3 points per holy site. Not bad. Improved strategics giving me a production. I'm already working this horse and I could work that horse quite quickly. Or we could go total war foundry, God of the Forge, 25% production towards ancient and classical military units. Shall we warrior spam with Santa and Agogi? It's always tempting, but I actually honestly think you get more from a production on other things. I'm going to go for the strategics. God of Craftsman. I'm already working a tile. It'll give me a little bit more production. These are really, really good tiles for me to work. Look at that. It's nice. It's beautiful. I'm happy with that choice. That's not a bad choice for me. Yep, just attacking over and over and over and over. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Sounds like the Cummins and Mali, they haven't met each other yet. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. They haven't met each other yet. As soon as they do, I'm going to try and get one to declare war on the other. North Pole has survived this assault, as expected. Mexico City is just absolutely carving into Mali's army, which is beautiful to see. And now we can just make that kill. Look at that. Push through. The counterattack begins. Santa is not in a good mood. Pingala, in you get to the North Pole. We need to research the best Christmas weapons. Okay, our warrior got counterattacked there, but that's okay. They're throwing away their own strength to make those attacks. We can wait. We can wait. Oh, even the barbs are getting involved. There's a barb horseman. Go on, attack the city. You know that's what you want to do. Yeah, you can attack my city all you want. I know there's just a slinger in there right now, but there'll be more soon. There'll be more soon. Like so. Bam. Good. Yeah. You can attack me all you want. This is fine. This is fine. I don't mind this at all. I'm going to start healing. We've got very defensive terrain. The North Pole. We are a fortress. What are you going to do? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to levy Mexico City. That's 2 era score. What do I want to do now? We're just going to keep buying units, producing units whilst I've got this rush going. I've actually built up a decent strength compared to Mali. Mali has lost a lot of stuff just by being in the wrong place at the wrong time, really. Yeah, attack my city center all you want. I don't mind that. And have they just pillaged me? Oh, they did just pillage that tile. My horses. My source of horse. Give that back. You give that back, I say. A moderate flood. Oh, moderately exciting oligarchy. Santa's doing it. We're going for the +4 combat strength. Agogi, I'll just get in that +2 loyalty per turn for cities that are garrisoned quickly. We've got urban planning, which is lovely. First envoy counts as 2. That's something I want to stack in for later. As you can see now, we have a beautiful +4 combat strength from oligarchy. We like this a lot. Johannesburg, there's a lot of industrial city-states. That's not bad. I don't mind that in the long run. Oh, my city-state troop is being killed. It's fine. This one's just absorbing all of the enemy attacks, just causing the AI to not be able to reinforce itself, which is quite fun. Battle cry there as well. Cardiff wants an archer, which I'm actually going to pick up very soon. So Cardiff have 2 envoys. I'll get them on side, then I'll upgrade the archer. That'll suzerain them, then I'll pull in the army. Having all of this gold per turn, let me tell you, that's the best bit about this whole thing. Well, and the culture. I've got 20 culture per turn just from settling around this. It's beautiful. So, yep, just holding this warrior there. I'm distracting pretty much their entire advance. There's archery. Now I'll pick up the archer, which brings Cardiff on side. And how much do I need for Cardiff? 240 gold. Can I sell some horses to the Cummins? Oh, yes, I can. That's not bad at all. Do you want Diplo favor? They don't want Diplo favor. they'll take open borders, though. All right, so 2 turns I can levy Cardiff. That's another load of army. We've got enough army. We've got plenty of army now. So we've got the builder being worked in the North Pole. I'll get a builder being worked in Not So Jolly Town as well. Here's a barb camp to destroy, which gives me 2 era score in military tradition, which means I've now got flanking bonuses, and I can start to pick up the best thing, a great general. Oh, great generals, here we come. Builders. Agogi's not very useful right now, but just in case I need to produce something else, we'll pop that. We'll just keep it in, and we've almost got the golden age. Once I levy Cardiff, that should be that. Finish off astrology, then I'll maybe rush swordsman. I don't know. We'll see. See about that one. Yeah, they're just attacking my units. I'm letting them attack me. That's the fun thing to do here. I think they're going to let me start the siege, aren't they? Yep, the city is now sieged. So I've got all the time in the world to take this city out now. Actually, speaking of, 1, 2, and then I don't even need to bring that unit in. It's already dead. Okay, Jan will fall. And we've got reinforcements on the way. I think we can sweep Mali here. That's going to be 4 cities. They may throw walls up. That is the only problem. So let's proactively get battering rams. Plundered a trade route, more gold, and Cardiff has been levied, which is another era score. Oh, it wasn't close enough. I need 1 more era score, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more. I reckon we can find that. They've just built another warrior, but they put it in a city that's just about to get killed. That's fine with me. City is mine, and it's loyal, which is even better. I'm going to just give that unit 1 turn to heal. We'll move my troops around. We're just flanking round now. Get you making a builder as well. And now to Aldergast. Their warrior turned round to attack me across a river. Of all the places to take a stand, that was not the one. That was not the one, because now I can just wait and heal whilst all of the reinforcements just stream past your little defense and attack your city. All right, let's make use of this beautiful +2 desert tile. I mean, yes, I know it's got some yields on it, but that is a decent enough holy site. I do want a religion, probably. Well, mainly because it actually gives me an envoy in Mexico City. The final era score I need for the age, a builder unit, which I've just built. I've gone from not having any builders to having too many builders in 1 turn. Okay, never mind. Go get this salt. I'm feeling salty today. Well, the city is already sieged, so we might as well just have a little bit of fun. Let's get the currency boost before the end of the era. Buy a trader. Lovely. Do I actually have the reach to trade with that city? No. Oh, that's annoying. Oh no, it's the boost they wanted, not the actual trade route. Okay, no, it's fine. So I can trade anywhere I want. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. I for a second I thought I'd mucked up there, but I hadn't. Don't worry. Goodness me though. Look at how much Christmas cheer I'm spreading to Mali. They love it. They love it. There's another city falls to my beautiful Christmas cheer. There we go. And the elves, the endless horde of elves, they march ever onwards. 7 gold and 1 faith for a trade route. That sounds brilliant. Currency boosted, envoy delivered to Johannesburg. So their capital is now throwing up walls. Christmas walls. Oh dear. It's okay. We don't mind that. I want a normal age for Mali. Oh, it's even better. Again, we don't mind that. I'm going to go for Exodus of the Evangelists. Let's get my religion as quick as we can. It looks like so far Catholicism has been taken, but that's it. And we should be fine once this holy site is built to get as many as we want. So yeah, a religion, I think a religion sounds really good. We can fuel the war machine. Now with this gold, I'm in a decent position because even if they throw walls up, I'm 4 turns away from a battering ram and I'll have the gold to produce one as soon as it's ready. So that's good. Oh, a lovely warrior. Thank you so much. Builder, I should say. My warrior stole the builder. Oh, that's a city-state troop. Oh, hello. I'll let you attack me. If you want to attack me, that's fine. But I'll let you make the first move, you know? I'm that sort of player. I'm not going to make the first move. You attack me. Okay, the walls are up. The walls are up. What sort of peace deal are they going to offer me? Not a lot. Not a lot. So I think it's worth just holding this attack. What's the best thing to do? Do we surround and go in now? Or do I just hold 3 tiles away and see if we can pull their defenses out? I might do that, you know. I'm going to move my army round, but swizzle it in such a way that I'm using all of my units just a little bit too far away from their city defenses that they can't actually attack me with them until I've got the battering ram ready to go. When the battering ram is ready to go, I can come back in, you know? Or they've settled another city for me as well. Oh, that's so sweet of them. So this is what you do. This is what you do when a city throws up walls. You just make a ring of warriors all the way around it until you can bring siege equipment into the fight, which with this quarry, I think this ram can get built. 260 gold. Okay. Can I sell any sources of horses? Yes, I can. We can actually afford it already. Thank you. Goodness me, it's almost like these people want me to go to war. A heavy chariot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If you can send a couple of troops against me, you can do that. But I'm fortifying. I'm in defensible location. fortifications. I've got all the time in the world. And now the battering ram is ready to go. Here we go. Everyone, just make your way in. We've even got this city sieged, which is quite nice. Oh, there's another one. We might even be able to take that out with warriors. We'll see. In you come. Everyone forward. We're just going to surround this city now with wave assault. Wave assault of Santa Menace. No one's going to know what to do. North Pole has its holy site up. Excellent, excellent stuff. I have 1, 2, and 3 builders all waiting for irrigation. We'll get a ton of luxuries once those have unlocked. Been this sort of weird start where my economy is not great, but the actual result of what's going on in the game is pretty good. There we go, irrigation. Come on, Santa, get those elves irrigating. 1, and then 2, and then 3, and suddenly we have 4 luxuries. Oh yeah, city's surrounded. First warrior attack. It's going to take a lot of warrior attacks, but we've got a lot of warriors. That's the best bit. And my archer's going to soak up a couple of attacks because the city's going to look out with its range attack and think, what's the weakest target? The archer, which will mean my warriors have got another turn to just enjoy themselves. Okay, next up, we'll go writing. Let's make some campuses. I probably should, do I want to let the elves learn to read and write? I don't know if that's a good idea. It could be a bad idea, but I would like some advanced weapons in my toys. Oh, okay, right. The heavy chariot's going to cause me some problems, but this is where wave assault works perfectly because we've got immediate reinforcements. 1, 2 attacks like that. That city is mine and roughly loyal. I can hold it for 10 turns. That's not bad. We'll go Pingala and immediately give you researcher because I have no science whatsoever, and that is just a small boost that works really well. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Walls are down. Excellent. We're just throwing in now. Most of these troops aren't even mine. This is good. This is good. Wheel for reindeer sleighs now. Their heavy chariots really not doing... Oh my goodness. I just got told off for having so few troops. That is worrying. That is worrying because I've got a lot of troops. When the AI feels like they can insult you like that, it's like, oh dear. There's an attack and there's an attack and the capital is now mine. Good for my empire. Bad for my diplomatic favor. Wheel. Now to bronze working. The elves have been asking for a spray tan for some time and now we're going to do it. Go on, elves. You have the spray tan you deserve. Are my warriors either going to make an absolute... Are they going to dent this city or not? It's looking tough. We might need something a bit stronger to get in here. 31 strength. I mean, look at this. My warrior is only attacking with 24 strength. I guess the city will get weaker as I attack it. That is one thing. I'll let everyone heal a turn or two. Bring my archer in. We'll bring reinforcements up. I would like to finish this fight if we can. Finish it. And let's start getting campuses working now. Excellent. Time for a religion. Huzzah! It's Christmas cheer. And today, what I'm going to do is go religious community. Santa's going to have crazy trade routes and it's going to be wonderful. And we're all about city-states today. So I'm going to give myself papal primacy. When I send an envoy to a city-state, it adds religious pressure. It's just quite amusing. Now, North Pole should, with the shrine, be getting another +4 gold per turn from my trade route. It was on 7 before. Now it's on 11. Yes. The North Pole will be the greatest trading hub this side of the pole. We've also got another settler. It's going to go and see if we can explore some of this silk. In Garzagamu, would you like to join my nation? Of course you would. Yes. And Christmas cheer spreads to it so beautifully as well whilst that happens. Amazing. Now, currently, Gao has defenses of 35, but as that city center gets broken, hopefully we'll start to see it come down. There you go. -1 at this point, now -2, then at this point, now -3, and now -4. So we actually did take half of the city's health off this turn. Now all I need to do is just keep moving my warriors forward. I need to cycle charge. I don't mind losing warriors, especially levied warriors. Those can get killed. Those can get killed immediately. One final push. One final charge. Let's try again. Actually, I might be able to cycle charge a unit over here a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Oh, close, close. But next turn we should be able to do this, especially because I've got reinforcements. Oh no, the walls came up last turn. Oh, that always happens. That always happens. But don't worry. We can get round this if we try. Let's archer hit just to take some of the wall away. Now, this is just a city-state troop. I'm going to just bash it in, destroy some of the wall, and then immediately get a new warrior in to attack there. And then I've got, because this is the thing, it's on -9, this city at the moment. -9 because of the damage to the actual city. Nope. And attack ineffective. Oh, come on. That is so close. I'll cycle cycle it in. I'll cycle it in. I reckon next time we can take this. We were worried for a briefest of moments, but no, we're okay. Did Santa get any iron for Christmas? Only a little bit, actually. Only a little bit. Although there is, it's around. It's around. Okay, that's fine. Oh, double iron over there. That's nice. Bit of a flood. Population lost. Oh, that's all the... that just fixed all those farms. But what are you going to do? Mexico City. I would love to levy you before the war runs out because it would be worth a bit more of everything. But no, I don't think we're going to be able to do that, are we? Oh, well, let's take the city and remove Mali from the game. It is now a place for guinea fowl. You attacked me. I'm just putting it out there. You attacked me. Well, there you go. Objective complete. We've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. And I'm finally beginning to get campuses down. We've got more cities on the way. I would like an economic base the likes the world has never seen, because when I industrialize, I want to industrialize hard. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've taken out Mali, our attention is focused on Kema. And there's a few things we need to sort out before that point. Cardiff is going to nab its units back in 7 turns. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Mexico City we can levy. Ironworking is just around the corner, and after that, apprenticeship is no far from that at all. No far from that at all. It's close. That's close. That's what you need to remember. 7 turns until Boudica. Battering rams and Boudica. That is a Christmas present that Santa can give you, and one that we will enjoy. I'm just going to go straight to war. I think that's the best thing to do. We are producing a couple of settlers, but what I will be doing now is focusing on teching up. I want to make sure that Santa's workshop is the most advanced in the world. So we've got a campus being built there. There's another campus being built in Gen. Our builders, I'm going to beeline to not only fixing things that have just broken, but we're also going to make sure that we have some iron being worked. I need at least 2 or 3 sources of iron to maybe guarantee that all my warriors can get upgraded. That's a lovely thing. And we'll start the long trek over in this direction. By the time we arrive, we should expect man-at-arms and walls, and I need to be prepared for that. So far, so good. I don't mind this at all. So speaking of iron, there you go. There's the first piece. Iron working now boosted. And my Christmas Pantheon means that I'm getting a little bit more production from these work tiles as well. Oh, strategics are going to power my empire very, very ably indeed. Look at how awkward Angkor Wat is. That is the weirdest city. It's only attackable from one angle with a holy site on it. I'm gonna have to stick some catapults here, aren't I? And a fire across the lake, otherwise I'm not getting in. And their capital, oh, they've got a lot of population. This is gonna be tricky. I'll do my best, but this may be tricky. That's 8 cities. Christmas Town. Oh, that's aptly named. Main reason I built this city was for all of this juicy iron. It looks beautiful. My first missionary. I should probably send a few of these out whilst I can. Make sure my religion doesn't become obsolete too quickly. Cardiff has been taken over. Oh, that could be a problem in the long run. No. I don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate that at all. Feudalism time. That's really good. Serfdom is in. Limited. Don't need that anymore. Feudal contract might be useful. No, maneuver because I might get some horses up. And conscription. No, equestrian orders. I'm basically saving up as much iron as quickly as I can. I've got an easy 4 or 5 sources of iron. We should be able to upgrade pretty much all of our troops instantaneously when we get ready for it. Oh, there's apprenticeship boosted as well. It's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. It's lovely. Oh, I'm topped up with Christmas cheer already. I'm giddy on it. Can you get drunk on Christmas cheer? I think you can. But I've been saving a couple of builders up until this merry point, and now they have 5 charges, which is lovely. Where is the other one? Here we go. 2 turns on this builder now. Let's finish that up. Science, improvements, all of these are good things, making sure Christmas cheer is spread to all of my cities and towns. Buddhism? No. Buddhism isn't good enough. We need Christmas cheer or nothing. My scout is just cheekily investigating into these lands. Let's go and find what's going on. Oh, there's some campuses being built for me as well. I like this. This is lovely. This is really, really lovely. Okay, horseback riding is looking good. I think I'm going to rush man-at-arms, although I am tempted to take a little bit of a beeline into catapult, but man-at-arms is fun, and there's Boudica, the first and only great general in the land, and she belongs to Santa. Yes, the war elves, they're coming. Second source of iron, again with the Pantheon. A little bit of science, a little bit of faith, and a whole lot of production. So that's now 6 iron per turn I'm bringing in, and we'll get a third source this turn, which means I'm now getting 9 iron in per turn, and I'm just going to take a quick little beeline into this iron, which gets me 12 per turn, which I probably don't need, to be honest. Do I save the gold for an upgrade first? How much is an upgrade? 110. So I can do one every 2 turns at the moment with my gold income. It's not too bad. I'm going to keep a general general points on for a second. If we can pick up Hannibal as well as Boudica, it means I've got options. Options later on. North Pole has a campus. Is it a good campus? It's a +2. There's a lot of +2 campuses in my nation. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. One thing I am going to watch, though, is things like this. Catapult, Spearman. We need as many envoys as we can get, so I will just spend a few turns getting a Spearman, and let's put Feudal Contract in just to rush that through a little quicker. And Mercenaries will help me to upgrade my Swordsman, or at least into Man-at-Arms. I might just pay the cost to get the Swordsman. We'll see how it goes. Iron is the big limiting factor here. Hungary. Hello. Would you like to visit my nearby city? Where have you come from? Who are you? Oh, you've got loads of luxuries. Yeah, that is a very good question. Where did you come from? Oh, you're the other side. Okay, now you are somebody I need to make friends with. I'm going to send you a Christmas friendship declaration. No. Okay. You haven't actually met the Kemmons yet, but don't worry. You will meet them soon, and you'll agree with me that they deserve a good conquering. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, I tell you what. We're going to be great trade partners. Oh, yeah. Send Santa your ivory and marble. I'll make monuments to myself. 18 feet tall. And please, Cardiff, please come back on side. Christmas cheer. It's undeniable. Now, they should like the fact that I have levied city-state armies. That's what I'm hoping anyway. We might be able to actually force them into a friendship here by doing just that. Mexico City has a decently sized army. There you go. Look at that. Machinery boosted. But what that'll do is that'll force Hungary to think of me as a levying ally. They'll go, huh, this Ursa's got a good way with him. Sure, it costs me a little bit of gold, but what doesn't in this day and age? I don't want to rely on this city-state army quite as much, so I'm going to send it in the other direction to kind of flank around, maybe hit the capital from the north. It's a tough ask, but it hopefully is just something different for me to do, and bam, recorded history boosted. I was going to build campuses anyway, so that's probably one of the more useless upgrades I could have got, but never mind. I will not complain. Apprenticeship time. Let's get Man-at-Arms. Their armies are coming towards me, may I just say. That's interesting. We'll just see how that one plays out. Don't mind that at all. We're about to hit the iron cap, so I will just upgrade one swordsman. I'm not rushing these through. I don't want to run out of iron, or at least let the iron go to waste, you know? It's quite important that I use as much as I can as a benefit here. Christmas is a time for sharing, and making sure I share all of my iron is really important. Kublai, honored to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. What do you like? Pax Mongolia likes civilizations that have a strong military and high gold per turn. Now, your gold per turn is 24, mine is 58, and my military is the same as yours. I reckon we can probably make friends with you as well. We'll give it a go. Send you open borders. A delegation, is that going to work? Yeah, only on -2. Hey, that's not too bad. Maybe we can make a friend. God, there's a lot of people on my little island, isn't there? Christmas Corner is heavily populated and busy. And oh, look at these city-states I've just found. Mitla, Wulin, Ayutthaya, Caguana, I should say. Yeah, there's lots of fun stuff. This just shows you how it's stacking up at the moment. Swordsman, 35 strength, 5 from Great General, 4 from Oligarchy, and I can 2-hit a heavy chariot. That's nice. That's very nice indeed. We like that. So the Spearman is successfully done for a quest. A crossbow, Man-at-Arms, catapult. These are all things we can do in due course. Oh, I tell you what, these heavy chariots are going to get picked apart by my Spearman. That I can promise you. Let's get a library going. Now that we know that a scientific city-state exists, Mitla can boost these libraries for us, which will be lovely. Just going to preactively denounce the Kemmons. Send them coal in the mail, you very, very naughty people. Santa will be over soon, don't you worry. With some Christmas spear. As you can see, we've got some Christmas spearmen. That's what they meant, isn't it? I marched too close to your territory. I'm just passing by. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Come on, Hungary. Make friends with me. There you go. Hungary are friends. Kublai is a friend. I sense a joint war of grand proportions being popped up. Don't forget, as long as it's not an alliance, people won't mind me breaking it later. Now, Cardiff wanted an envoy. Trade route. Let's do that. We're spreading Christmas cheer to them as well. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's what you want to see. This is optimum and premium Santa play. Wulin's going to get taken over by Mongolia. That is something that will get you on the naughty list, friend. Santa remembers that sort of thing. Very much does. Second swordsman. Again, we're just making sure we don't top out on iron here. Oh, Wulin was raised. It wasn't even... Okay, it's this sort of game, is it? That very much is something that'll get you on the naughty list. Very, very much. Check out this tile. 4-1 immediately goes to 4-3-1. Oh, I like pastures on horses. These are lovely. +3 for a campus with beautiful, beautiful adjacency. I like like it. We've still got great generals being popped out. Serfdom is lovely. Feudal contract actually needs to get taken over with conscription. Although actually, no. Conscription will be professional army and retinues for a second. Because now I can go 1 and then immediately 2 and then hopefully immediately 3. Oh, we've got 5 swordsmen in 2 turns. We should have enough for 5 man-at-arms. This is going to be quite the rush indeed. Oh, it's a big explosion. It's just ruined all of the horses that I just improved. It's always the way, isn't it? And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!